Good evening, everyone. There is something on my mind that I want to share with you. It is very, very important, and I would like you to listen to the end of this video. And also, if you like the video at the end, you can help me to share it. And I know that this video, most Nigerians who are living in Nigeria, who have never traveled abroad, who have never lived in a civilized country, will find it difficult to understand this video. But for those people who have traveled or who are living in abroad, people in diaspora, they will understand the concept of this video. Now, what I want to say is that, do you know that Nigeria is depending on self-government? Yeah, Nigeria is depending on self-government. And I will explain everything to the core so that you will understand from A to Z of this video. Now, when I mean self-government, some people call it autopilot. Some people call it autopilot. Autopilot is something that can move itself without the control of human being. It's autopilot. So Nigeria is like a nation that is on autopilot. And what do I mean by autopilot? That's what I'm referring to as self-governance. Everybody has its own government. Now, Nigeria is only country in the world that I see that their citizens depends on themselves to provide security for themselves. Before the death of the Chief of Army Staff Nnamdi told Nigerians one simple truth, that the military, the police don't have the capacity to secure Nigerians. And a lot of people, they swept it under the carpet and it's bygone. Nobody even understand what the man was saying before he died. Now, Nigerians depend on themselves, on self-government. Like where I came from, military can't do anything, police can't do anything. We depend on the vigilante, the community people. Everybody is providing their own security, and this is the primary duty of every good government. Every government in the world, their primary duty is to provide security for the people. But in Nigeria, it is opposite. Now, apart from security, for those people who have traveled abroad, who have traveled to some part of the Western world, do you know that you as a citizen, if Nigeria was structured well, Nigeria was planned well, God blessed us with natural gas and so on and so forth. Do you know that you are not supposed to be going to fill your gas, your bomb, your cylinder, all those things here and there? Government's supposed to make a provision for pipe where they have technicians that will connect it to your house. Anytime you want to cook, you on it, you cook. Simple as that. Maybe they will ask you, okay, pay so money, like a bill, like light bill used to come. That is how gas is supposed to be. Now, do you know how much it costs everyone to buy cylinder, do all those things, transportation to go and fill your gas and so on and so forth? That is a part. Let's talk about ordinary water. We are not supposed to be digging borehole by ourselves. Let me tell you, it is very dangerous and catastrophic. Yes, you heard me right. Digging of borehole is very dangerous and catastrophic. You have never heard anything about earthquake in Nigeria, right? But do you know that there was a very shallow earthquake? It shook Abuja this year. People did not even ask questions, and Nigeria is not even studying and monitoring the situation after that incident. Digging of borehole, if for example Nigeria is a place that is prone to earthquake, many people will be dying anyhow because earthquake will be erupting because of borehole that people are digging here and there. Every house is digging borehole. It's not supposed to be like that. The government is supposed to dig each community one center borehole, and it will connect to every house. That is how it's supposed to be. But people don't know about that. So everything you are providing yourself, that is what I call autopilot, self-governance. Everything from A to Z you are providing yourself. Now, maybe in your community you know the number of people that died this year. The government don't know the number of people that died this year. To be honest with you, the government in Nigeria, they don't know the number of people that have died. So everything just depends on you, and that is catastrophic. It's so bad. No nation survive in this way. And what pains me most is like when I see, I won't mention name anyway, when I see people who have lived abroad for 30 years, 25 years, they have lived from one country to the other, they see the situation of Nigeria, they don't want to say anything, they keep on supporting evil in the land and so on and so forth. I shake my head because when people who know what they are supposed to do refuse to do it, it makes evil to grow, it makes evil to continue to sprout. That is the situation. And when I see all these things going on, I find it difficult to believe that this is a country. It's not a country. It doesn't work. Things doesn't work like that. Things doesn't work like that. Let me tell you. If For example, I'm a politician, and God gave me the opportunity to become the president of this country in this troubling time. If I become the president of the country, what I would do, first of all, I will let Nigerians know that there is nothing going on in the country, that they will start from the beginning. And to start from the beginning means that we are going to change everything. The way they dig borehole, the way they receive light, everything about the fuel, everything must change. I will let them know that security is local. Hear me well. Security is local. That if at all everybody want to remain in this contraption, that what they are going to do is that everybody will manage their own security. Everybody will manage their own resources. That was what they deliberated in Aburi Accord that Gowon later flouted. So then everybody, because this country now, nobody has faith in this country anymore. You see, people were dragging the Fido because of what he said. How many years are we going to continue to live in falsehood? We are living in falsehood. So what we are going to do is that we have to tell ourselves the truth. Davido speak the truth. He spoke the truth. He said that Nigeria economy is a shambles, that he don't encourage people to go there. But everybody is looking at it, oh, that is not patriotism. Calm down. That is not patriotism. Then what is patriotism? To lie? Falsehood. It is falsehood you people call patriotism, right? We must stop living in falsehood if at all we want this country to go forward. So what I'm telling you today is that any country that is unable to protect the lives and property of the people is more or less a country, and is not fit to be called a nation. I dare any Nigerian army, I dare any Nigerian police for them to come and go into our bushes, in our farms where we have Bororo Fundanis now who are terrorizing. I challenge Nigerian military, Nigerian police to go there now and secure the people over there, because people are dying anyhow, kidnapping here and there every day, as if we don't have a nation anymore. Libya, that had a troubling government before, after the death of Gaddafi, things wasn't worse like this. The Libyans were not dying like this, even though they were taking laws into their hands, carrying guns up and down. Things has never been like this in Libya. So many countries who are under war, like Gaza, come to talk about Ukraine and so on and so forth. The catastrophe, let me just say the death of life. Because what is going on in Nigeria is systematic approach. There is destruction of infrastructure, but it's not that, broad. What we have is the destruction of lives. Lives are being taken away every day, more than Gaza. Go and fact check me. But the problem in fact checking me is that Nigeria don't have statistics of people who are dying every day. If I should use only my state, Delta State, to raid Gaza, Delta State death row will beat that of Gaza. This is the hard truth that people refuse to understand. The death row in Delta will beat Gaza, but no one is recording it. No investigation, no documentary from media organizations, and so on and so forth. So what I'm trying to say is that it is time for you to know where you are. If you're in Nigeria, you have never traveled abroad, and you don't understand how it works abroad. I challenge so many people who are supporting this system in Nigeria, who are living abroad, to come back home. They can't. They can't come back home. Every genuine person wants to come back home, but what you are going to meet is going to discourage you. Nigeria is on autopilot. This is what I want you to know today. Put it in your mind. Nigeria is on autopilot. You have to provide your own security, food, shelter, school. When I say out of school children, school is supposed to be free for children, but nobody even send them. Nobody even show interest in saving the children. Out of school children is everywhere. They are hawking, doing all sorts of things, because this country is on autopilot. You must save yourself. Save yourself now. Save yourself. Defend yourself. Provide for yourself. Cater for yourself. And I pity those people who are, I know that one way or the other, there are some people who really help the disabled people, but disabled people are not even catered for in Nigeria. And I just wish they could be in another country that will care for them. It's unfortunate. Anyway, this video is just to let you know that Nigeria is in autopilot. Get ready and protect yourself. The Chief of Army Staff told you before he died that they can't protect you. So, I hope you understand. The thing is heavy in my heart, but I don't know how to communicate it any longer. I don't know how to communicate it, because when you look at left, right, front and back, you see no hope. You see well-talented people that Nigeria is killing their dreams. I could remember why in high institution, in my first year, I was unable to pay my school fees because I was one training myself. They prevented me not to write exam. That was state school, my state, our money. But I was prevented not to write exam. So there are a lot of things I should voice out, but it is well. Just try your possible best. Know that you don't have a dependable government. So you can't depend on government. That is the worst thing everybody called citizen could experience in his or her lifetime. Yeah. So get ready, try your best, and protect yourself. Let me know what you think about the situation of Nigeria being in autopilot.